Hey guys, James here with UFSU University, coming back at you with another deck profile. This time, we're going to be doing the 7th cross characters. I don't know what order I'm going to be doing these in just yet, but we'll just get into this one, which is Celinka. This one is Tyler Celinka. He built this like immediately when we got a hold of some of the cards, and this deck was just really fun to look at and watch him destroy me because some of these cards are unfair sometimes. So we're getting to Celinka. Celinka's a 4 diff, so she's easy to build. She's a 6/29 with Death, Fire, Good. This deck is under Fire. Her 1-dot's ability is E. Once per turn, add 1 card from your hand to your staging area face down. Your non-throw attack gets +1 damage for each character in your staging area. And then her other ability is F. Once per turn, discard momentum until the start of your next turn. Your attacks get +2 speed, and your opponent's attacks get -2 speed. So she makes her things harder to block, and her opponents easier to block. Her 2-dots character's ability is it's a 6/29. So if you wanted to play it by itself, you could. I actually have been thinking about it, building some fun decks with it, but whatever. Has the same symbols, and while in the staging area, the 2-dot counts as 2 characters for all 4 card effects. And then its only ability is E. Remove 2 attacks from your discard pile. If your attack deals damage, your opponent destroys 1 foundation and loses vitality equal to the printed block modifier. If it has no block modifier, add the top card of your deck to your momentum. So if they destroy things without a block modifier so they don't have to burn, you get a free momentum, and if they do, they lose a foundation and they burned. So we're going to do the foundations. We're playing 4 Lake Shredder. Celinka's 2-dot removes, so we get a ready foundations. Celinka's 2-dot removes, so we're playing Technical Sphere. Lets us copy any attack we want. Fatality fuels her first ability for her form. Allurophobia, she plays character. She gets a bunch of speed and damage off of that. Iron Knuckle, same thing. Dispelling Horn is if you have more characters than your opponent, it gets 4 speed and it can't be reduced. And then at Deadlock, you can add all of the cards in your hand to your momentum and then draw back up, which is pretty neat as well. And then 2 Moondance. I personally would play 4. I think this card and Fatality on turn 0 are just nuts. But he built this and it's really good. 3 White House. When you add a character with anything, with Gauge, you get to just auto White House, and it's just really neat. We're getting to the foundations. 3 Guardian of the Spirit Sword. You can flip it to pick up a White House, flip it and discard a card to pick up White House, or just give something -2 speed or -3 speed. 2 Dark Side of Karma. It's revoke on a stick as well as just getting a ride, or it just says return things to printed speed. Playable while committed. All of the abilities playable while committed. I think a playable while committed revoke on a stick is nuts and shouldn't exist, but whatever. 3 I Feel Violent. You can get +1 speed for each attack and you remove from game pile. Maximum 4, obvious for maximum 4. Then R Flip. After your opponent plays a card, that card cannot leave their card pool for the rest of the combat phase. Just gives you more speed on your attacks to make sure they go through. 1 Showtime. We play a couple of these. Gives things. We can negate things. It sort of works. 4 Commander. Is that 2? 2 Commander of the Outworld's Armies. Take 4 damage. Flip a thing we don't like. 4 Folktale Storyteller. Just build things really fast and easy. We remove things, so Marshall Banana for damage. Unhealthy Diet to mill for speed. Spaceland to mill for more damage and to hit things like Dejanet. If we get the chance to, obviously. Despise All Evil. Destroy 1 committed foundation. We can commit 1 of their cards. It can commit characters, which is really neat. And then, obviously, E-Destroy checks cannot be modified for the rest of the turn. Kieran Soul, -1 speed for every character on staging area, which is -2 for each of these and 1 for these. It can start stacking, and then if we block, it deals no damage. 1 Initiate Launch. After a keyword ability is played, you ready the foundation, so I'll gauge 4. I'll ready this Initiate Launch. Pretty easy. If your hand size is less than your opponent, you can flip it and give something 2 damage, but you don't care about that. You just get to ready a card. You get to ready it. That's all that matters. And then 2 Power Cycle. While it's in the card pool, you get to ready 1 foundation. After you block with this card, you ready 1 foundation. And then E, your attack, commit, add 1 card from your discard pile to your card pool. What's that for? Oh, I guess you could combo Fatality? I wonder if there's something I'm missing. I have no idea. Maybe it's in there just to block and ready something. I don't know. Huh, that's really neat. I have no clue what this card's for. I wonder if it's just not meant to be in here, or do we play EXs? No. I don't know what this card's for. Sorry, Tyler. I think this card's trash. I don't know why it's in this deck. It's a decent spam, I guess. Whatever. So like that's the deck profile, guys. White House is really nuts with this deck. Removing Leg Shredder Ready things is really nuts. The best thing I've ever seen Tyler do is bean me for like my entire life total, basically. By going Fatality, I'll set a card from my hand, move it, the Moon Ritual, plop it out, give it 2 speed with the form ability, plop on Moon Dance, pick up a cool card. It could be like it just being a Fatality. I don't want to pick up anything. Put a card to your staging area. Then like I think he played Iron Knuckle and hit me for more because that dealt. So he got Celinka 2 dot out, and then played an Iron Knuckle, did the thing, like gave it X thing. It was just really nuts play that just like was really dumb because they could just do it on turn 1 by playing Fatality into Moon Dance and getting a 9 speed for 2 that gauges you a new character is nuts. Tech Sphere works really well. Celinka 2 dot. Like this deck was just really cool when he played it. Like I said, I don't know what Power Cycle's for, but whatever. Deck's nuts. It was really cool. Alurophobia is like a tank in this deck. Because while in their staging areas, this counts as 2. It's like just having Alurophobia and like one of these on board is 3 characters, which is plus 6 damage. Which is just it's an 8. Double it's 16 damage on its own, and then 1 speed for every character in discard pile. It's just nuts. So yeah, guys, that's the deck profile. Make sure to check out the other ones. Like, comment, share, subscribe. If you want to support us, go to patreon.com/UFS University. If you have something you want to see, like a deck profile, a certain character you want to see, it could be some old character that's about to rotate. I'll do a deck profile on it. I'll sell out, guys. If you want to see it, I'll make it. But as always, stay learned.